There's a beautiful line in A Course in Miracles that says, when you meet anyone, remember, it is a holy encounter. Now, when we meet people, we generally categorize them based on what we think about them. The people that we like, or the people that we think are kind, or the people that we relate to, we generally say that they are good. And people that we don't enjoy their company, people that we don't like, people that we might call low energy, we consider them to be bad. So we judge them. We categorize people based on what we think about them. We certainly don't see them as holy encounters because we're looking at them through the eyes of the ego. When we look through the eyes of the ego, we're always going to judge. We're always going to see the differences that separate us. But when we see holy encounters, when we recognize that every person we interact with is a holy encounter, then we see the sameness in everyone. We see the same ego that they have, that we have, that ego that has its own personality, quirks, and traits, that ego that wants to put on a certain face for the world, the ego that drives pretty much everything that we do. But we can recognize that and see that we all have the same ego, and we all have the same desire to transcend that ego, to awaken, if you will. And when we see the sameness, we see beyond the form. We don't see the differences in appearances. We don't see the differences in personalities. We don't see the differences in words and actions. We see the sameness that's within. We see the sameness that unites us and everyone. That's what it looks like. And in fact, that paragraph in the Course goes on to say, when you meet anyone, remember it is a holy encounter. As you see him, you will see yourself. As you think of him, you will think of yourself. Never forget this, for in him you will find yourself or lose yourself. And it's the idea that what we see in others is exactly what we see in ourselves. So true vision is seeing the sameness in everyone. It's seeing everyone in the same light. And when we can see with true vision, then every one of our experiences is transformed. Those experiences become holy encounters, and they're transformed from one of judgment to one of joy.